Hi, I'm Joe from Wacom, and I'm going to walk through the setup of the express keys and touch strip on the Cintiq display. I'll also show you how to program the buttons on your pen. If you haven't seen the video on defining your own settings for the Cintiq, I recommend that you watch that one first. It provides a good background to what I'm about to show you. Also, if you haven't downloaded the latest drivers for your Cintiq, be sure to do so at Wacom's website. Without the latest drivers, these menus may look slightly different. In the future, we may change them again, but all the concepts will remain the same. So, the express keys and the touch strip on your Cintiq allow you to create shortcuts to functions you use the most. They can save you a lot of time, and they're easy to program. This is all about efficiency. These are the express keys, and the touch strips are right above them. You can customize either for specific applications. So when you're in Photoshop, for example, the buttons will do one thing, but if you are in Corel Painter, they may do something else entirely. Let's get started. First, open the Wacom Tablet Properties. On a Mac, go to the Apple menu to System Preferences and Wacom Tablet. On a PC, go to Start, Programs, Wacom Tablet, and Wacom Tablet Properties. Open the application you want to customize, for instance, Photoshop in this case. Go back to the Wacom Tablet Properties, and to the right in the Applications list, you'll notice that there is a plus. Click it. You'll see a list of all open applications. Select your application. I'm going to select Photoshop, and select OK. Now I'm going to customize the pen for Photoshop. Select the grip pen, select Photoshop in the Applications list, and what I'm about to do will affect only the pen and only when I'm in Photoshop. It's important to pay attention here. Be sure that this step is followed to the T. Select the pen, select Photoshop, or select whichever tool you're going to change, and select the application in which you're going to change it. Here's where you'll choose the two functions you use most in combination with a click. I frequently use the space bar for my hand tool or the Alt key with just about every tool in Photoshop. So I'm going to program those directly into my pen. Go to the pen tool, select it, select the application, in this case Photoshop. Now on the pen tab, you should be able to select from the right-click drop-down keystroke. Now when asked to define it, you're going to perform the function exactly as if you were in the application. So I will hit the space bar. On a PC, you will see the word space. On a Mac, you'll see an actual space, so don't be alarmed if it appears as though nothing happened. Select OK. Now name it whatever you want. It's just for your own reference. The grab or hand works fine. You have two buttons on the pen, but to set up the top side switch as the Alt key, you actually choose modifier rather than keystroke. And you're done. Now you can see I can use the hand tool by pressing the side switch, just as if I were using it in Photoshop, holding down the space bar. Let's repeat this process with the express keys and touch strip, which in the tablet properties are found under Functions. Select Functions in the tool list, and to the right of the application list, once again, select the plus, and I select Photoshop. Choose whatever program you want to customize. Now, if you're using more than one display, I highly recommend you set up one of the express keys as display toggle. The concept of setting up the express keys is exactly the same as the side switch on the pen. Simply choose the function from the drop-down for the express key in question. In this case, I'm going to choose display toggle, and then move on to the next express key. Now, let's program the touch strip to increase and decrease the size of the brush in Photoshop. We've already got the functions customized for Photoshop, so simply select Touch Strip in the control panel. Choose Keystroke instead of Auto Scroll Zoom. I do this for my non-dominant hand, in my case, my left hand. Now select the keystroke you want to program into the touch strip. In this case, I'm going to use the left and right bracket keys. Since you're needing to define both the top and bottom, it wants a keystroke equivalent for both ends of the touch strip. So I'll assign the right bracket to the top of the touch strip and the left bracket to the bottom. Simply name it brush size and click OK. See, now I can dynamically change the size of my brush in Photoshop. You can, of course, repeat this process for the other touch strip, but honestly, I like the zoom feature in this environment.